Well, hello everyone. Let's practice our done and dusted videos for page 14 and 15. You'll look at your music most of today. This is pre-recorded stuff, so the pre-recorded part is going to play the bottom and you're going to play the top. Let me give you an A. Tighten your bow. So hopefully you're close to that intonation. So go ahead and get your position set up and look at your music. And let me get my computer going with Peter. Let's see, page 14 and 15. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to push play and you'll hear the
Here is Peter Pumpkin Eater duet. So you have a pickup, so I'm going to give you 4 beats, then 3 beats, and we come down in on 4 with the up bow. Here's your metronome, set at 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'll give you 2 measures almost, so 1 measure and then 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll go right on to Jolly Old St. Nicholas. If you look at your duet part here, here's a metronome for Jolly. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, play. Now, what would happen if we made Jolly Old St. Nicholas jolly? That sounded like kind of a sad St. Nicholas. Let's do a jolly one. So we've got the same metronome beat, but we're going to pull our bow twice as fast, just like we did with hop cross buns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go hop, 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 bum, hop, 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 bum. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, ready, go. There it is. So that made us into a really jolly Old St. Nicholas. Here's Oh Susanna, and you have 2 pickup notes before the duet comes in. Here's your metronome beat set at 112. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that in your head. I'll give you 1 measure plus a half measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. Now let's go on to This Old Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, play.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Let me go back and do that again. I apologize. Let's see.
2, ready, play.
Oh. Sorry, and I know this is a little, I should go back and redo this, but you know what? I'm not going to. I started on the wrong string. I started on the D string instead of the G string.
Ready, play.
Okay, so I apologize for that, but this is another hint. So if you start on the D string, think about this. So we did This Old Man starting on the G string, but if we start on the D string and do the same fingerings, we would then not be in the key of C. What key would we be in if we go up? And this is something that's kind of a theory situation where we would then be in G major and we would have to add an F sharp to the situation. And F sharp would be that third finger, second finger on the D string or third finger on the C string. So that's why this one's written in C, because we haven't learned high or extended third finger just yet on the C string. Anyway, side note and a little more advanced maybe, but and it shows that if you make a mistake, I want you to know that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay, and it's always okay, even when you're professionals. If you ever get a chance to go to a symphony rehearsal, when there's a musician, maybe like a solo artist that has come, they usually have a rehearsal beforehand when that artist first gets there, and you can go there, and sometimes some symphonies charge, some don't, and if you're a student you could just go in and watch their actual dress rehearsal. And it's really fascinating that there's a lot of mistakes made in dress rehearsals, and a lot of out of tune notes too, even for professionals. So don't be afraid to make a mistake, what I would say if you're going to be afraid of something is be afraid of not learning from your mistakes and not being gentle about those mistakes. Those are a couple of things that if you're going to be a musician, you have to be a little bit like a duck in water, in the sense that you're going to make mistakes, things are going to happen, things aren't always going to go right, and it's important to just be able to kind of let that go, learn from it, but let it go, because if you don't, it can distract you. Example would be, I play a lot of weddings, and weddings never go as planned. You know, nothing ever starts on time, so you may have this beautiful prelude planned with a certain amount of music, and you always want to make sure that you have an extra 5 or 10 minutes there. You always want to make sure that there's contingency plans, and if something doesn't go quite as planned, just be gentle and let it go, because otherwise you'll get too many things going on in your brain and you won't be able to focus on the music. So here's your done and dusted for page 14 and 15. If you can play it easily with me like that, then you're ready to go on to the next concepts, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week.